Smoking weed every day is a drug addiction, and that's something that I struggled with for a lot of years in my life. Honestly, like, forgive me for the no shirt. I just been thinking about this topic and I wanted to make a video about it. But listen, I've been smoking for a long time. Like, I first hit a split for the first time in my life when I was like 11 years old, out on the block with niggas that was way older than me that I shouldn't have been hanging out with. But I didn't start smoking. I kind of just smoked a few times with them. But when I got adopted and moved to North Carolina, I started hanging around. In about sophomore year, I started to hang around people that was just doing bad stuff, always skipping school, smoking. So guess what I was doing? The same thing. So I became a regular smoker, vapes, blacks like crazy. I used to smoke like 2 blacks a day. Blacks are so terrible. Don't ever smoke blacks. If you young watching this video, don't you ever smoke no blacks. That's just retarded. But look, blacks, vapes, weed, and years ago I stopped smoking most of the tobacco products. I still was smoking like backwoods and stuff, but that was weed, you feel me? I would just roll the leaf and roll the weed up in the leaf. The point of what I'm saying is I've been a smoker for half of my life. I'm 23 now. I just stopped smoking weed and stopped letting weed control me. I could honestly say maybe about a month ago. Like, I got videos in the past talking about weed, but during all those videos I still was struggling smoking weed. I would stop smoking weed for 2 weeks and then the cravings start to build up. Now I start smoking again, or I would stop for 2 days and then smoke like crazy, then stop for 2 days. I'm not letting weed control me. I'm not letting anything control me. As a man, anything that holds power over you, anything that you can't walk away from, especially when you want to walk from it but you can't, that's defeating you. You can't let that happen. I had a different way I was gonna say it and say it better to you guys, but I know somebody out here is gonna get what I'm trying to say to you guys. If we're gonna improve our life for the better, we gotta be honest with ourselves. I gotta be honest with myself. Spending $20, $30 on weed every day, every other day, that adds up to thousands of dollars at the end of the year. You feel me? Thousands of dollars and thousands of hours smoking, where we could be investing in our businesses, in our brains, in so much. Yeah, this sounds so cliche, but it's true. I had to be honest with myself. And now, I decided I'm not spending no money on weed. I'm not spending none, not until I'm gonna probably go at least the end of the year. I'm not saying smoking weed is evil or even smoking weed is such a terrible thing. I think it is a tremendously bad thing if you don't have your life together. You feel me? Let's use me. I wanna be physically fit. I wanna look good, smell good, feel good, make a lot of money. You feel me? Why am I gonna spend all my money on weed right now where I can invest in myself? I can invest in these YouTube videos. If I wouldn't have decided to completely stay away from weed for a while, I wouldn't even been making this video for you guys right now. I probably would have been sitting in this exact spot smoking and probably watching regular show or whatever the freak I'm watching at the time. You feel me? This is the God honest truth. Smoking weed every day is a drug addiction. Yeah, weed is not as bad as heroin or perks or a lot of these other drugs, but weed is still a drug. So stop acting like weed is not a drug. I don't know who need to hear this right now. I don't know who need the motivation and inspiration to quit weed or at least slow down. You don't have to go cold turkey. Going cold turkey is hard as freak to do. You don't have to go cold turkey. Just one thing that I read a book called Atomic Habits, and it talks about to build a different habit, there's a lot of different systems and strategies you can use. One is make it ugly. I'm losing the word. I'm sorry, guys. Don't click off the video. I got some wisdom for you guys. I'm just messing up right now. But one, you supposed to make the habit undesirable, meaning that I know that I've been having a few breathing problems, honestly, not nothing major, nothing that's gonna kill me or nothing, but enough for me to notice them. You feel me? So I'm making weed undesirable because I know that it's just gonna make my breathing problems worse. I'm only 23, so if I keep on smoking every single day for all these years, I don't want to die from lung cancer and nothing. So one, I made it undesirable. Two, one thing I started doing, I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys, I started treating weed as a reward. So if I saved up $100 in 2 days after paying all my bills, if I saved $500 within 2 weeks or a week, you feel me? I'll buy myself an eighth and I'll smoke that eighth real quick, and then I'll get right back on the grind for a week or 2 weeks, and then once I hit my goal, my saving goal, I'll buy myself another eighth and smoke real quick, you feel me? I started viewing it as a reward, and that just helped me slow down on it. It helped me not crave it every day. It helped me start to be able to go to sleep without weed, because that's a problem. When you smoke weed for so many years, you can't even go to sleep without it. That's what I was facing. So I would be so anxious without weed. Point of what I'm saying is, this is a drug addiction, y'all. You got to be honest with yourself if you want to improve. You got to be honest. You got to really face the hard pills, the hard facts. I'm gonna end this video right here because I'm sure it's so cliche, and I'm sure people are probably gonna hate this video, but I don't care, bro. There's somebody out here who needs this message, so I'm spreading it. Weed is a drug, and you can be addicted to weed. Plenty of people are, and they act like they're not. So don't be like the delusional people. Do not follow the crowds. If you follow the crowds, you're gonna be just like the crowds. You're gonna have the same type of life they got. You need to ask yourself, do you want the life that they live in? Do you want to be like them? I don't want to be like them. I want to be, this is going to sound cliche, but I want to be rich. I want to drive a Bugatti in real life. You feel me? Like, I want that. So am I going to just like keep on making the bad decisions, or am I going to try to change my mentality? But peace, y'all.